Hi artists, it's time for us to do our 6th art assignment. This one is called Collage Scavenger Hunt. All right, before we take a look at the collage artist examples, let's review what a collage is. A collage is the act of overlapping, arranging, and attaching objects of different colors, shapes, and textures on a base to create a picture. Some important vocabulary you will need to know for this assignment is overlap, arrange, and base. To overlap means to place or be placed so that you are part of one thing that covers a part of another thing. Okay, so you can see this happening in the image to the right. To arrange means you move things around and put them in order. In collage, you arrange pieces until you like how it looks. Okay, and lastly, a base is the very bottom support which all items are placed on top of. Okay, so now that we have reviewed what a collage is, let's take a look at our learning target for this assignment. For this lesson, you can create a collage by overlapping and arranging materials onto a base. There are 5 criteria to be successful. Number 1 says to get inspired by looking at works of art from other collage artists. So let's go ahead and get step 1 done together. This artist, known as Mark Paper Scissor, creates his art by what he explains as drawing with cut paper pieces. Once he cuts the pieces for this collage, he never throws out his scraps. So he saves every single piece of paper and eventually he uses them in his art. He arranges brightly colored pieces into detailed characters and objects and places them on top of a dark base so that they really stand out nice and bright. Henry Matisse is another iconic artist, and he liked to use paper collage techniques for some of his art making. He would overlap a range of colors and shapes and create bright layered images. He creates patterns in his collages by repeating either colors or shapes, and he makes his collage designs very lively and fun to look at. Holly Chastain is another collage artist known for using a range of textures. So not just smooth paper, but bumpy and coarse fabrics. She uses strings and some other soft papers like tissue paper. Holly often uses old book covers as a base for her collages, which is great for absorbing liquid adhesives like glue. Eugenia Lolli and Sarah Eisenlohr use images from magazines and other paper prints to add to their collages. Using a range of available images like magazine ads and photographs provide collage artists with the ability to tell stories with their artwork or to put two things together that might not fit together naturally. I love how Sarah Eisenlohr plays with the size of the horses by adding those really small people next to it on the side. Really makes you think and look twice. Some collage artists use text in their art to help express specific thoughts or feelings, while others use text just for the look or the texture. Words are very powerful when used in a collage and can give clues about what the artist was thinking about while creating their art or why they created the art. Now that we've observed how many other artists create collages, let's take a look at our next success criteria. Success criteria 2 says to gather items using the collage scavenger hunt. For your scavenger hunt, I want you to try to find something for every category. If you're unable to find something from one category, you could always try to double up on materials from another category. For example, if you do not have anything shiny like tinfoil or rhinestones, you could always try to find 2 of the next category, which says something natural. So again, I could skip the something shiny and grab 2 natural materials like a flat piece of bark and a leaf. And once you've gathered all items from the scavenger hunt list, you can move on to your next success criteria from the checklist. Let's take a look and see what that is. Success criteria 3 says to make your collage. Okay, this is the really fun part. This is where you get to be creative. So to do this, you will need to place your base down. That's something you were to find in your scavenger hunt. And now you're going to cut or tear pieces with your hands and overlap and arrange them until you like how it all looks together. Notice that tearing is an option, so if you don't have scissors available, or if maybe you just want to add a different texture to the edges of your materials, you can do that. Once your collage is how you like it, you want to attach it to the base using materials you have available. You could try glue, tape, or staples. If you do not have anything at home to cut and paste items, you can always take a picture of the collage when you're done arranging it without gluing it together at all. Okay, all you have to do is make sure you hold your camera still over the top and you can get a picture of it even if it's not glued together. But if you have it available, go ahead and glue it together. To wrap up this assignment, you need to photograph your completed collage and turn it into assignment 6 in the discussions section of our Kelly's Artists group page on Schoology. Do not forget what we've learned about taking pictures of our art. We want to hold our camera steady and still directly over top of our work. We should use natural light like a window to light our picture. And if there's anything other than the art showing when we put our picture onto our computer, we need to make sure that we crop that off because we should only see our artwork at the end. All right, that's all for assignment number 6. You can find the copy of the actual scavenger hunt as an attachment in the discussion post. So if you go to discussions and assignment 6, there will be an attachment that says Collage Scavenger Hunt PDF. So if you click on that, you'll be able to see it a lot clearer. Okay, but I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this. Okay, I can't wait to see how your collages turn out. Happy art making, friends.